Welcome back. The last topic we have is using the methods of Laplace transform to solve linear ordinary differential equations of first and second order with constant coefficients. That means it will look like this. I will show a differential equations. It is linear with constant coefficients. There are no powers of coefficients coming over here. Therefore, it is linear. The coefficients are constants. It may be a first order or a second order ordinary differential equations. First order means it is only dy by dx. Second order it is there may be the second derivatives coming over here. Okay. So we are applying the method of Laplace transform to solve this. The method I have put it in the form of a procedure here. So given an initial value problem, an initial value problem is a problem with a differential equation given to us and some initial conditions of the solution. Now, if this is the differential equation, then the solution is y of t because y is dependent on the variable t. The solution is the function y of t. And the solution, the value is given at few points. The y solution, the value at 0 is given to be 2. The derivative of the solution value at 0 is given to be 0. Therefore, these are called as the initial conditions. Along with the differential equation, it is called as the initial value problem. Therefore, once an initial value problem is given to us, what should you do? The given differential equation is expressed in the notations of y dash, y double dash and y triple dash. When there is a d squared dy by dt coming, I should first put it in the form of y dash, y double dash of t and y triple dash of t. Then on both sides, I should take the Laplace transforms. And then we have already studied the Laplace transforms of the first order and the second order derivatives. Therefore, substitute these formula and simplify using the initial conditions. Then I will get the value of L of y of t. To get y of t, I should take the inverse Laplace transform to finally get y of t. With this procedure, we will move on to the problems directly. Solve by using Laplace transforms. D square y by dt square plus 4y is equal to 0, given that y of 0 is 2 and y dash of 0 is also equal to 0. Now, first what I should do, when there is a d, I should put it in terms of y dash, y double dash, y triple dash. Therefore, this is y double dash of t plus 4 into y of t is 0. Take Laplace transforms on both sides. L of y double dash of t plus 4 into L of y of t is equal to L of 0. Now use the formula for L of y double dash of t, that is s square into L of y of t minus s into y of 0 minus y dash of 0 plus 4 into L of y of t is equal to 0. Now substitute y of 0 and y dash of 0. Y of 0 is given to be 2, y dash of 0 is 0. Therefore, s square into L of y of t minus s into 2 plus 4 into L of y of t is 0. Now take L of y of t common. What are the terms? S square plus 4 and this minus 2s I have shifted to the other side equal to 2s. Therefore, L of y of t is 2s by s square plus 4. And the last step, when L is known to us, to get y of t, I should take the L inverse. Therefore, y of t is L inverse of this one, L inverse of 2s by s square plus 4. 2 is taken outside, L inverse of s by s square plus 4, it is cos 2t. Therefore, the solution y of t is 2 into cos 2t. This is how we solve differential equations. It is a very simple method. Similarly, this one, again I have a second order linear differential equation. What I should do, first I should express d in terms of y dash and y double dash. Therefore, this is y double dash of t plus 3 into y dash of t plus 2 into y of t is 0. I take Laplace transforms on both sides. L of y double dash of t plus 3 into L of y dash of t plus 2 into L of y of t is L of 0. Substitute the formula for the derivatives. L of y double dash, the formula is s square into L of y of t minus s into y of 0 minus y dash of 0 plus 3 into L of y dash, the formula is s into L of y of t minus y of 0 plus 2 into L of y of t, the right hand side is 0. Then what I have done? We have simplified putting the initial conditions. This is as it is. y of 0 is 1, y dash of 0 is 0. Then all others we have simplified. Y of 0 is substituted as equal to 1. Then L of y of t, there are 3 terms. We will take them common. After taking common, what is left? S square here plus 3s here plus 2 here. Therefore, it is L of y of t into s square plus 3s plus 2. Minus s into 1 is s minus 3. This is minus 3 over here. I have made the correction over here, that is missed out here. L of y of t, if I shift to this side, it becomes plus s plus 3. This is corrected over here. This is s plus 3 divided by this term. Breaking it into quadratic factors, it is s plus 1 into s plus 2. Therefore, L of y of t is s plus 3 divided by s plus 1 into s plus 2. Therefore, y of t will be equal to L inverse of this one. Now, L inverse of this one, I have used the partial fractions method. S plus 3 by s plus 1 into s plus 2, it is a by s plus 1 plus b by s plus 2. Then by using partial fractions method, s plus 3 is equal to a into what we are doing? We are multiplying by s plus 1 into s plus 2 throughout. Therefore, here it gets cancelled. Here s plus 1 gets cancelled. What will remain is a into s plus 2 plus b into s plus 2 gets cancelled. What will remain is s plus 1. Now to make this term 0, put s is equal to minus 2. Therefore, minus 2 plus 3 is equal to this is 0 plus b into s is minus 2 plus 1. Simplify, we will get b is equal to minus 1. To make this term as 0, put s is equal to minus 1. Simplify, I will get a as equal to 2. This is how we do partial fractions. First, I should make the coefficient of a0, then I should make the coefficient of b0. To make the coefficient of a0, I should put s is equal to minus 2. To make the coefficient of b0, I should put s is equal to minus 1. So that I will get my values of a and b. Substitute for a and b, therefore by partial fractions, this is the reduction. A is put as 2 and b is taken as minus 1. Therefore, y of t is L inverse of this one, that is equal to L inverse of 2 by s plus 1 minus 1 by s plus 2, which is equal to L inverse of 2 by s plus 1 minus L inverse of 1 by s plus 2. Taking the inverse of here, 2 is outside, therefore y of t is equal to 2 into L inverse of 1 by s plus 1 is e power minus t minus this becomes e power minus 2t. Therefore, this is the required solution. Similarly, the third one, the solution is given over here. I have taken the differential equation expressed in terms of y dash and y double dash. I take the Laplace transform on both sides. Apply the formula for y double dash, y dash 3 into L of y of t as it is. L of sin t is 1 by s square plus 1. Then simplify, put in all the initial conditions. Simplify for L of y of t, take L of y of t common. Here it is x square plus 2s minus 3. Shift everything to the right hand side. Therefore, L of y of t will be here. Then this term we have factored out over here. Therefore, it is 1 by s square plus 1 into s plus 3 into s minus 1. Therefore, y of t will be L inverse of this one. Again, to find L inverse, I have used the partial fractions method. Now there are 3 terms. Therefore, when there are linear terms, it is a by s plus 3 plus b by s minus 1. When there is a non-reducible quadratic factor, then the coefficient we put on the numerator is cs plus d. Okay, therefore, because it is a non-reducible quadratic factor. Linear factors, it is a by this plus b by this. When there is a quadratic factor, it becomes cs plus d. Then I should multiply throughout by this one. Therefore, left hand side only 1 will remain. Whatever is there in the denominator that gets cancelled and whatever else will remain with a. So s plus 3 will not be there. S square plus 1 into s minus 1 will be there. Here s minus 1 will not be there. S square plus 1 into s plus 3 is there. Here s square plus 1 won't be there. S plus 3 into s minus 1 will be there. Then I should make each coefficient 0. To make this 0, I should put s is equal to, okay, I will start from here. To first, I will put s is equal to minus 3. If I put s is equal to minus 3, then this is going to be 0, this is going to be 0, and only a will remain. Simplify, I will get the value of a as minus 1 by 40. Then we make the next term 0. So 1, I will put s as equal to 1. So s minus 1 will be 0. S minus 1 will be 0. Only this will remain. So that 1 is equal to b into s is put as 1. 1 plus 3 into 1 plus 1, which I can simplify, and I will get the value of b as 1 by 8. Now, this term cannot be made as equal to 0. Anything square plus 1 won't be equal to 0. To make that, I have already found out a and b. I should find out c and d. For that, what I will do is, I will have to take this entire expression and see, I want c and d, right? Therefore, I will analyze both sides and find the value of c and d. For that, what I have done is, I have taken the same equation, same terms are there, only that this quadratic I have multiplied. S plus 3 into s minus 1 becomes s square plus 2s minus 3. Then I will take the cs plus d and I will equate constant on both sides. Wherever there are constants, I will equate on both sides. Left hand side, the constant is only 1. Right hand side, here where on which multiplication will I get constant? S into anything won't become a constant. Only where there are numbers, when I multiply, I will get constant. Which are the numbers I am going to multiply? Minus 1 into plus 1 into a. That becomes a into minus 1 into plus 1 is minus a. That is the only constant in this term. Here also, wherever there are numbers I will multiply, only that is going to be constants. B into 3 into 1. Therefore, that is 3b. Here also, where there are numbers only I should multiply, that is d into minus 3, therefore minus 3d. Substitute for a and b and simplify, I will get the value of d as equal to 1 by 5. Sorry, d as equal to, d as equal to minus 1 by 5. Now, I have got the value of d. Now, I want the value of c. To find the value of c, I will equate the coefficient of s on both sides. Okay. Left side, there is no s, therefore it is 0. Now, to multiply s, if I want to get s in this term, I should multiply s with the constant. Then only I will get an s. Okay. So, which is the possible multiplication for s with a constant? A into s into 1. Therefore, that is as. Here also I should multiply s with a constant, then only I will get a s. Therefore, which is that multiplication? B into s into 1. Therefore, B into s. Here also I should multiply s with a constant, which is the possible multiplication? This cs into minus 3, that is minus 3cs, and this d into some s, that is 2s. Therefore, it is 2d into s. Then simplify, substitute the values of a, b and c. I will a, b and d, I will get the c value of c as minus 1 by 10. Put the values of a, b, c and d over here. Simplify and then take the inverse Laplace transform. On taking the inverse Laplace transform, we get the required solution. Similarly, I have put some examples from the textbook for your reference. Go through those examples. There are simple examples and you can understand further how to find the Laplace transforms of differential equations. Solution of differential equations using Laplace transform method. Thank you.